What's up, YouTube? Cam that guy here, back once again with another YouTube video, man. So in today's YouTube video, I want to give out advice to a lot of people that are probably in middle school or high school, or there's probably a few adults that are a virgin. You know what I'm saying? Being a virgin, you know what I'm saying, for all the virgins out there, it's hard. You see what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people don't realize. If you're currently a virgin, and if you're watching this video, I can relate to you. You see what I'm saying? As far as like you know what I'm saying, how you're feeling and all this other stuff, right? So I'm here to help you. You see what I'm saying? I'm here to help you. I'm gonna give you some knowledge on how to deal with virginity, when to lose it, who to lose it to, all that other shit. I'm gonna help you with virginity. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm about to give us some good knowledge. Dr. Cameron in the house with some good advice. About to give you some knowledge on losing your virginity, when to lose it, and all that in between, right? So let's begin. The proper age to lose your virginity, you see what I'm saying? If you're a man, I would say is when you start to get, well, it sort of goes like this. The earlier you lose it, the better. You see what I'm saying? Believe it or not. You don't want to be old losing your virginity if you're a man. Because, like, okay, for example, let's say you're 18, 19 years old losing your virginity. You ain't gonna last long. I'm gonna tell you that right now, right? You gonna be done quick. She gonna look at you like, okay, you know what I'm saying? This nigga only lasted a couple of pumps. He's a virgin. That's how some women think. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Especially like if she's not been wet or nothing like that. If she's not wet, none of that shit, you stuck it in like 2 or 3 times, you busted. She gonna kind of know like you are new to sex or you're a virgin. That's common sense, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's sort of the lines of, okay, you don't want to really lose it too late. You don't want to hold it off too late. Too late. So the earlier you lose your virginity, the better. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, for guys out there that's wondering. So I'm not sure though if you're trying to hold it off too long or this, that, and the third. But the earlier you lose it, the better, right? But I do want to say this. It kind of, you want to make sure you lose it to the right girl. You want to make sure it depends what your approach is towards women, right? For all the boys and guys out there that watch it, what is your approach towards women? You know what I'm saying? That's what it depends on. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, okay, I'm just looking, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, fuck bitches, you know what I'm saying, sleep around, go clubbing, this, that, and the third. If that's your approach towards women, have at it, you know what I'm saying? Do this, that, and the third. There's other men, you know what I'm saying, they probably like to have like a open relationship, you know what I'm saying? They like to, you know what I'm saying, okay, this is my main bitch, but I'll let you hit her, this, then the third, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, they might like, nowadays, I guess guys like that shit, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, you looking for a real relationship, right? So I'm gonna talk about, you know, all the scenarios and shit starting now, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into, you know, regular relationship shit. I mean, personally, I feel like if you're a guy, if you lose your virginity, you need to be in a relationship. Because I feel as if you just lose it to a whore, a slut, whatever term you want to use, it's going to kind of ruin you. You see what I'm saying? You want to make sure you lose it to your girlfriend. Lose it to a girlfriend. That's what I'm saying, right? So for the guys out there that's listening, if you're a virgin, you know what I'm saying? Lose your virginity to a girlfriend if possible. Lose it to a girl that, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I mean? Because I'm not saying all men are different, this, that, and the third, but for any virgin out there knowing, you know what I'm saying, if that goes from woman and man, when you get your virginity took, you don't just, you know what I'm saying, you don't just, you know what I'm saying, detach from the person automatically. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it works. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? That goes for any virgin, man or woman. So that's what I'm trying to say, for if you're a man out there, if possible, lose your virginity in a relationship. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say, you know what I mean? Now, relationships ain't for everybody. A lot of guys don't think like that or whatever, whatnot. So let's say you try to lose your virginity, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, so you just out there trying to pimp or whatever, you just trying to fuck bitches and shit, okay? You want to lose your virginity that way, okay? So I would say this, if you try to lose your virginity that way, I would say, okay, if you're going to lose your virginity that way, and always wear a condom, you know what I'm saying? If it's your first time having sex, wear a condom. You do not want the first time you have sex to be your last time, okay? So make sure the first time you have sex, you wear a condom. But anyway, So let's say if you're a guy, you just out here trying to fuck bitches and shit. I would say, look, pick the right girl. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta observe, you gotta know like what they're about. You know what I'm saying? Their hygiene, all that shit, the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? So what they're about. Let's say you in middle school or some shit. You try to lose your virginity. Let's say you in 7th or 8th grade or some shit. You try to lose your virginity, right? I would say, you know what I'm saying? Look, you know what I'm saying? I would say, you know what I'm saying? Does she have good grades? You see what I'm saying? Um, how is her living situation like? You know what I'm saying? Um, you know what I'm saying? How are her parents like? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's important, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What does she see herself as in a couple years? You know what I'm saying? That goes for middle school and high school. You know what I'm saying? All that plays a role. You know what I'm saying? Have a general, obnoxious. You know what I'm saying about the bitch. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you know what I'm saying when you know this girl, you need to kind of know like um, okay, let me see. You know what I'm saying? What? Okay, you need to know like okay, you know what I'm saying. What is her future like? Like, what is something that she want to be when she get older? You see what I'm saying? You need to know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, how is her living situation? Like, is she like living good at home? Do her parents treat her well? Do her siblings treat her well? You know what I'm saying? You know, all that in between, you know what I'm saying? You need to know, you know what I'm saying, what is you know what I'm saying, like what is like, you know what I'm saying, you know, stuff she do, all that in between, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all just need to know, like y'all need to have a good personal relationship. You need to know her hobbies, you know what I'm saying, you need to know what she do, you need to know her grades, you know what I'm saying, you need to know all that shit. Reason being is because it just like she needs to have good grades. Like she needs to be, you know, astute. You know what I'm saying? She needs to, you know what I'm saying, be have a good overall background. Is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? She can't be like a if you're gonna lose your virginity, if you're gonna pimp around, fuck bitches and shit, you gotta if you gonna when you lose it, you can't just lose it to a bad bitch. Like lose it to like a good looking like not that looks don't matter, but like a good hygienic. You know what I'm saying? Good background girl. That's what you need to do. You don't want to lose it to just a sluts or you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? So if you're not going the relationship route, kind of like you know what I'm saying, have a good you know what I'm saying, connection with the girl, you know what I'm saying, to where you know this girl backwards and forwards, it's like your hand, you know what I'm saying, and you trust her, you know what I'm saying, all that other shit. And wear a condom and let her know you a virgin. A lot of men, when they have sex with a woman, they deny that they're a virgin. I did it myself. You see what I'm saying? This is what men do because they feel as if they tell a woman, I'm a virgin, that the girl's not gonna fuck them. So that's why guys always lie and say, no, I'm not a virgin. I got like 12, 15, 30 bodies. Because in today's and nowadays age, it is cool for a guy to have fuck bitches that have a lot of bodies. That's the kind of the prototypical nowadays standard for men. You know what I'm saying? You fuck a lot of bitches on a regular. You. That means women lust for you. You cool. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? You that man. You know what I'm saying? You can fuck any bitch you want. This, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know what I'm saying. A lot of men and women think nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So for me, you know what I'm saying. I would say, I mean, let her know you're a virgin. Like, look, I'm saying I'm a virgin. Whether you in high school, middle school, this goes for high school and middle school. Let her know, look, I'm a virgin. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I never had sex before. I'm not gonna last long. All this other shit. Just be brutally honest with her. Don't say it the way I'm saying it. They're saying it more nice or polite way. You know what I'm saying? Just let her know what's up. You know what I'm saying? She might be a virgin too. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? So pretty much, you know what I'm saying, as a man, you know what I'm saying, I would say make sure you wear a condom, and the condoms you want to go with Trojan Bear Skin. Do not go with Magnum. You only go with Magnum if you have like 7.5 or 8 or probably 8.5. You have to have a relatively large phallus to go with Magnum. Magnums are for big dicks. If your dick is just like a normal 7, 6.5, 6.5, 5.5, 4, or whatever the case may be, do not get Magnum. Magnums are only for people with big penises, okay? If your penis is not 7.5 or more, do not get a Magnum. Okay, get Trojan bare skin. That's the thinnest common condom according to the box. That's the thinnest condom a fucking Trojan can offer. Is a fucking bare skin condom. They got other condoms. I think they got a raw one. They got a condom. I forgot what the other one is called. This, that, and there. I got some condoms in my drawer. Let me bring them out for you. Okay, so I got the condoms in my drawer, right? So this is a Magnum. Someone said this is a Magnum, right? This is only for bit dicks. Magnums look like this. If a Magnum not in the gold package, don't use it. Okay, this is a Magnum. This is a off-brand one, but this one's called One. You see what I'm saying? This is something I don't recommend using. And this is a raw Trojan bare skin. According to Trojan, you see what I'm saying? There's a lot of Trojan condoms. According to Trojan, this is the thinnest condom. You need to use the thinnest shit. If you use that thick ass Magnum, you will not feel nothing. Okay? You need to make sure you get a fucking Trojan. Alright? You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do. You know what I mean? And they're very sturdy. They don't break. They don't snap. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you use this shit, it might break. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you use this. Okay? You know what I mean? So anyway, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much all I gotta say for that. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, you know what I'm saying? I would say you need to make sure, you know what I'm saying, when you know what I'm saying, going about the situation of, you know, having sex and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying, that, you know the girl like your hand, you know what I'm saying, that she's comfortable doing it, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, y'all are on a good level and shit, you know what I'm saying. But, you know, if you try to go the pimping way, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, I want to have all the bitches. I just want to fuck bitches, this, that, and third. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do that, you know what I'm saying, make sure when you lose your virginity, you just have some type of connection with the girl. Make sure, you know, she has good hygiene, and, you know what I'm saying, and this, that, and third, and then go for it. Just make sure you use a condom. Use a condom, you know what I'm saying. And, yeah, you know what I mean? So aside from that, you know what I'm saying, that is pretty much it. Now, let me get into the actual sex part. You know what I'm saying? So the actual sex part goes like this, you know what I'm saying? You need to look at what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? When you get ready to lose your virginity to a girl, you need to look at her and observe her. You know what I'm saying? So what that pretty much means is when you first get ready to have sex with a girl, I recommend either two things. You gotta either go missionary, right? I would say you need to see what you're doing, see if you could, you know what I mean? You do not do doggy style first time losing virginity. You know what I'm saying? You need to do missionary. I'm just being honest. You need to be able, you need to get on top. You know what I'm saying? Simply because, you know what I'm saying, you're more in control. So, you know what I'm saying? So, if you feel like, okay, I'm pumping, right? If I feel like I'm about to come, I can slow down a little bit, this, that, and the third, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's why you need to do missionary when you lose your virginity. You need to be on top, okay? You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, as time goes on, you know, you do all the positions and shit, you know what I mean? But when you lose your virginity, start off at missionary. That means when you're on top. Do not do any other position. Do not let her get on top. Do not hit from the back, none of that shit. Because you let her get on top, you might come quick, or the condom might slip off. You never know. You probably put it on wrong or some shit. And ask her to put the condom on for you. You know what I'm saying? Because some girls, they know how to put a condom on. You know what I'm saying? So I had a few girls put a condom on for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really know how to do it. So when I would recommend practicing, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Practice this shit. But you might, you know, get in the heat in a moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you know what I mean? But I try to put on condoms and shit. It still don't. I look it up how to put it on and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. You know what I mean? But some guys, you know, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you need to make sure you put a condom on right. You know what I'm saying? If you mess up slightly with a condom, everything could collapse. You know what I'm saying? So it needs to look really good. If you mess up with a condom, it will not feel good. When you put on a condom, it has to go on 100% right in order to get the best experience, right? If you don't do that, it's going to feel uncomfortable. It might come off, it might pop, crack, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this to worry you or anything, but what I'm saying is to make sure you get the best experience. You know what I'm saying? So for any young men out there that's getting ready to lose their virginity, that's in high school, middle school, that's just trying to get into the dating. Any few adults. I know there's adults out there that are virgins and shit. I'm about to get into that a little bit. You need to make sure you put on 100%, right? Make sure you go with missionary. If you're out here just trying to fuck business and shit, okay, make sure you have a solid connection with the bitch. Know shit about her. Don't just fuck a random slut. Know her, you know what I'm saying? Have a connection with her and shit like that. Make sure she has good hygiene and talk to her friend group. I forgot to add this in this scenario, right? The best way to learn something about a girl you're interested in is to talk to the girls that she's around, right? Because when you talk to the girls that she's around, they're going to tell you more information than she will tell you, because she's going to hide something from you, right? So when you talk to that girl's friend group, they'll let you know some shit that you don't know about her. They might tell you straight up she got a boyfriend or some shit. Or they might tell you, look, she's a whore. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important. You need to spy on her. Not literally don't be a creep, but kind of scope her out a little bit and be like, okay, she likes to hang around this bitch all the time. Or she hang around these girls all the time. Talk to her friend group. But you have to do it in a roundabout way. So in other words, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to, if her friends know that you and her are talking, you don't want to make that be known type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of on the lines of, okay, let me do a secondary option. Let me see who she barely talks to or she occasionally talks to and talk to that girl. Because once you do that, it's like, okay, they don't really talk a whole lot, but there's a chance she might know information about this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So let me talk to her. She can tell me some information, some hint information that the girl I like is not telling me. You know what I'm saying? That's what you can do. You know what I'm saying? So that's another way how you need to do every strategy in between before you get ready to lose your virginity. You know what I'm saying? You need to just learn as much information as possible about the girl before you lose your virginity. That's basically what I'm trying to say in this video. Learn as much information as possible about the bitch before you lose your virginity. It's very important you do that. And use a condom. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll be alright. You know what I'm saying? You'll be alright. And as time goes on, you'll get better and better and better at it. Like I said, this is a loser virginity tip. This is not a sex tip as far as like techniques that you could use and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a seasoned sex performer myself. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta ask a nigga to actually know how to have sex. I mean, I think my stroke games was okay as I was getting ready to stop having sex. You know what I mean? But as far as everything else, I mean, I didn't really like eating pussy, honestly. I tried to kiss girls. They weren't really interested in kissing. So basically how my sex went, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, I gotta get accustomed to eating vagina, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I gotta want to do it more, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? According to I don't want to put my business out there, but I wasn't, I gotta practice and getting better at it, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is to it, you know what I mean? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? There's other ways I could do other shit to it, you know what I'm saying? But the people I was having sex with were like sluts. They weren't like regular girls. Like, they were like sluts, like whores, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, their vagina kind of got, you know what I'm saying, desensitized a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, it's going to be a little different, you know what I'm saying? But all I'm trying to say is, look, you know what I'm saying? When you're a guy, you get ready to have sex or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you know the girl as much as you can. Make sure you use a condom, you know what I'm saying? And make sure, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, her family, you know what I'm saying, and all that other shit in between, you know what I'm saying? For young, you know what I'm saying, especially, you know what I mean? Now for an adult, you know what I'm saying, you definitely need to lie and make sure, look, you know what I'm saying, I'm not a virgin. Make sure you say that, you know what I mean? And, yeah, you know what I'm saying, go with a thick condom, you know what I'm saying, go with a Magnum. What the fuck? That shit bigger and it's thicker, you know what I'm saying, it will prevent you from coming, you know what I'm saying, go with a Magnum. You know what I'm saying, if you're an adult and you're a virgin, make sure you wear the thickest condom as possible and you lie, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing, man. I'm joking around and shit. But nah, you know what I'm saying? I will honestly say, though, you know what I'm saying? If you're an adult and if you're a virgin and shit, it's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? I would say it is okay to lie about it, but you can be honest about it. The girl might respect you more for being honest. You know what I'm saying? She might be like, oh, he's a virgin or something like that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You don't never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You know what I mean? So that's why, you know what I'm saying, I would say for all the men out there, you know what I'm saying, as far as like advice and tips, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, if you're a dope, follow those same instructions I gave to the high school and middle schools, you know what I'm saying? If you're a college student or, you know what I'm saying, you're a job worker, whatever the case may be. Just follow those same instructions and shit. And then you will be all right. And like I said, I want y'all to know that STDs is a real thing, you know what I'm saying? So please make sure, you know what I'm saying, you get tested regularly and make sure you know about the girl's hygiene and background. Make sure she get tested. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're in a relationship and shit. Y'all get tested together regularly. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all do that and shit. And, you know, try to bring down the risk of STDs, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you do that and shit like that. You know what I mean? Very important that, you know what I'm saying, that happens. But that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make this video too long. You know what I'm saying? This video is 20 minutes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's about the end of this video. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed it. This is an advice video on guys losing their virginity, what to expect and shit like that. Look, just be yourself. You're gonna get nervous naturally. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit. But the more you do it, the more seasoned and confident you will be. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, to all the guys out there, you know what I'm saying? Just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Stay confident. You'll be all right. So I hope y'all like this video, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And let me go and say this because I did not mention this in the video yet. I did change glasses, you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to wear these and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to debate, should I just wear one pair continuously or should I rotate between glasses? Still up for debate, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video. Yeah.